Hi everybody, if you've never been here before, I am a dog groomer and I make dog grooming videos. My 3 o'clock dog is here. He is a little Yorkie and I'm going to start his grooming by giving him a bath. I'm going to go ahead and take his jewelry off, which is his harness. Hook him up so he doesn't jump out. Check that back in there. And warm up the water. Just going to go ahead and load him up with shampoo. He's a very good dog. His mother says that he hates a bath at home, but he's perfect here. That's usually the way it is. Most dogs are better for me just because they're nervous and they don't know what they can get away with, like kids and their mother. It's the same thing. They're always showing off around their mother, just like children. To make sure I get his beard nice and clean. He's just getting a nice short haircut. She comes like every 6 weeks. Well, not she. She is a he. I meant his mother comes every 6 weeks to get him groomed. Go ahead and get conditioner too. All right, switch. And in case you're wondering what he's standing on, I used a heavy-duty storage bucket. You're not one of the cheap ones, they're flimsy, but this is pretty secure. And I drilled holes in it for drainage, and there's holes in the bottom so the water can run out. And it just lifts him up so I don't have to bend over into the tub all day. I'm going to go ahead and start blow drying him. I always start off blow drying on the back end back here before I get too close to their face. He's about halfway dry. I'm going to clean up my mess in the tub. I'm going to put him away. Clean up and then get him back out and finish blow drying him on the table. All right, let's go. He's snorting a lot today. I wonder if he's gained some weight. I don't remember him snorting like this. Hold on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put him in here with a little blanket wrapped around him. Hold on. There we go. Okay, you hang out in there. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm going to hook him up and finish blow drying him real quick. I'm going to use a 30 blade to shave out the pads of his feet. And then I'm going to come back with my scissors and trim up between his toes. Okay, now I'm going to start his haircut. I'm using a number 7 blade to take him nice and short all over. This guy's a pretty young dog. I'm going to guess he's probably 5-ish, but I am noticing some changes in his feet. I'm just going to point out. So all of his feet are normal except for this back foot. I see this a lot in dogs actually. This foot, the nails are growing normal. Hold on, I gotta get the hair off. These nails are growing straight down. These nails are all growing to the side. I always wonder what's causing that. Maybe he's got hip problems and he's wearing down that foot. See, all his other nails are grow straight. I don't know. I see it a lot. If you guys know what this is, let me know. It's very common. And having said that, I'm going to go ahead and cut his nails. Probably going to feel a lot better. I also noticed this other back nail is still kind of long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one too while I'm at it. I'm working my way around to his front foot. I'm going to go ahead and trim up his front foot. That's the last foot I have to trim up. After dogs' nails are cut, they are very sharp. So a lot of times when I have older customers with little dogs, I go ahead and I Dremel the nails to sand them down, because if I cut the nails, they are just like freshly cut, and then they're like razors, and when their owners pick them up, they can just slice their skin right open. And when you get older people, older dogs, the skin gets very thin. So I'm going to go ahead and Dremel his nails so he does not tear his mother up when she comes, because he's going to be all wound up and jumping all over the place. I do this every time, so he's used to it, so he's good for it. And here's a fun fact in case you didn't know. Don't ever attempt to Dremel your dog's nails if they have long hair on their feet, because this will suck the hair up and you will end up sanding the pads of their feet with the sandpaper bit here. It'll just pull the whole foot into it. It's very dangerous. You gotta make sure if you have a long-haired dog and you try this, cut all the hair away from the foot first. That's why I trimmed his foot before I even did this. I know you guys can't see, I'm sorry, but I'm a one-man show and I can't keep moving the camera every 5 seconds. But you get to look at his face and see how annoyed he is with me. Okay. I'm done with his feet and I'm done with his body, and I'm just going over his head with a 7-blade. Everything on this guy is going to be short. Most people want their dog short because grooming is very expensive and short lasts longer. Dogs don't want to be brushed. I know you have your rare dogs here and there that don't mind it, but for the most part, dogs don't like to be picked up and set on tables and brushed, and people just don't want to do it. So what most people do is they have them shaved every couple months. I mean, you don't have to get them shaved this short. Some people have them taken a little bit longer than this, but every couple months they come and they get a nice short haircut. Short to one person and short to another person might be two different things. Some people like their Yorkie's faces shaved. Some people like long beards and the rest short. So everybody's different, and there are no rules, dog haircut rules, which is really annoying if you spend any time at all on Instagram. or YouTube or anywhere. There's all the dog rules of haircuts. You can do whatever you want, but double-coated breeds shouldn't be shaved. But even if you do, it's not going to kill your dog. It might mess up their coat. Yes, that is true, but it won't kill your dog. So I never argue with the customer. I do whatever they want. Well, except for one thing, I do not brush out mats. If your dog is matted, I shave it. Period. No questions asked. And I can show you something real quick. You stay right there. I have a sign right here. I'm right here. I'm not walking away. I'm right here. That is a, look, he wants to smell the sign. It's a sign. It says, I will not brush out mats. Mats will carefully be cut out, or something like that. I'm trying to read backwards, but that's my rule. So that's the only haircut rule that I have. But other than that, you know, I tell people that shaving a double-coated dog could mess up their hair, but it's their choice, and it's not the end of the world. So I always warn them first, and then I let them decide. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, this kind of hair grows back, okay? But if you have a double-coated dog and you shave it, it might end up with bald spots, and you're taking a chance. And but some people want them shaved anyway. So what can you do? I just shaved the tips of his ears with a 10-blade, and he won't stop moving. And I'm just trimming them nice and short. All right, I'm going to shave out his eyes with my 10-blade. Just going to scoop the hair out from the middle here. Sorry if I'm in your way, but I got to get the right angle. There we go. Just going down the sides of his face with my 7-blade around his eyes and down the side of his face. And that leaves his beard, which I'm going to trim up short. Just trim it short. He's snorting a lot today. I don't think he normally does that. I don't know if you can hear him. Just combing his eyes forward. carefully trimming across. Sometimes these dogs are so wiggly, they'll just move so fast. So you have to be really careful when you snip. Got to make sure they're being very still. I'm going to pull this hair away from his eyes and come underneath with my slightly curved scissors backwards. Trim out underneath and on top. Just comb it all down. Come underneath. There we go. I have my comb. I'm going to trim up his beard. Just comb it all down. Get my straight scissors. If I can find them. There they are. Okay. Get my straight scissors and trim underneath his beard. I always hold this finger out of the way so I don't cut it. It's a habit. I don't know what started that habit. I probably cut my finger. It does happen occasionally. Occasionally. All right, trim under here. Just pull it all out and make sure it's straight and even underneath. And get my curved scissors and round off his beard and he'll be ready. I got to clean his ears too and dress him up. We are almost done. Just make sure these hairs get tucked up under their lip. So I just like to, and they pull them in with their tongue. I just want to trim that real quick right there. Okay. Round off the corner here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and scissor his nose down. I think his mother said. See, some people like the fluff on top of the nose, but his mother said it's okay to scissor it down. Because if not, it can like block their vision. What are you doing? Why are you so noisy? He's ready to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray him with some conditioning spray. So he's just nice and short all over. His nails are filed. I just cleaned his ears too, so his ears are clean. And now he's nice and shiny and short. And I'm gonna go ahead and wipe his eyes out with some water too. Make sure his eyes are nice and clean. And I'm gonna dress him up. I gotta see what kind of bandanas or decorations I have for him over here.